Hey guys, Mr. Mineblox here from the Road Philosophy Productions channel, and today we're doing another train podcast. And this time we're doing the history on the Pere Marquette 1225 steam locomotive, aka the Real Polar Express. Alright, let's get on with it. The history of the Pere Marquette 1225 is a 2A4 Berkshire steam locomotive built by the Lima Locomotive Works for the Pere Marquette Railroad in 1941. And it would haul freight and military supplies throughout the railroad through wars, since I heard that it did carry some war stuff. But it wasn't long until the diesel locomotives took over, and the Pere Marquette 1225 was sent to scrap. But years later, in 1957, the Michigan State University was given the 1225 as a gift, because the chairman of the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad didn't want to scrap the locomotive, so they gave it to the Michigan State University, as I said. Then in 1985, the 1225 was restored to operating condition and worked on the Steam Railroading Institute of Owasso, Michigan. Then a young boy named Chris Van Allsburg, also known as the author of the Polar Express, would visit every Michigan State football game. If you guys didn't know, the Michigan State University does do football games. I'm pretty sure you guys would know that by now. And every time he went to Michigan State University to see the football games, he would always go over to see the 1225 itself and play around on the locomotive and admire it, all that stuff. Then years later, in 1985, when he was an author adult, he wrote a classic Christmas book called The Polar Express. In the drawing of the locomotive you see on the book, he drew inspiration from the 1225 itself and put it in the book. Then years later, in November 2004, the Polar Express made it to the big screen, with the locomotive modeled after the real 1225 used in the film, starring Tom Hanks and other actors. And while the 1225 was working on the Steam Railroading Institute, the Steam Railroading Institute hosted a Christmas event called the North Pole Express, starring the 1225 itself, to celebrate the Polar Express movie. And guys, that was my history on the 1225, aka the Real Polar Express. Let me guys know what you thought of it. And if you are interested in Minecraft, go to my main channel, Mr. Mineblox, where you can check all that out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.